DARPA came to us with a very simple but somewhat chilling story. DARPA is the people that over the last 50 years brought you the internet, GPS, and on and on. These two show up, and the colonel, who's a surgeon, is also a very high energy, very animated guy. Within 10 minutes, he's sitting in my conference room, pounding the table. Dean, by the end of the Civil War, if a soldier took a musket shell, a little lead bullet in his arm, we learned how to take his arm off so he didn't die of gangrene. And we replaced it with a wooden stick with a hook on it. So it's been 150 years since then. We don't give our soldiers muskets anymore that shoot lead bullets. And then this doc, this colonel, this surgeon says to me, and you know what we give them now? A plastic stick with a hook on it. It's outrageous. And he says, you build medical equipment, so you're going to build something for my soldiers. I'm going to bring them right to this table. And I'm going to put a raisin and a grape on this table. They're going to pick up that raisin and not drop it. So he wants fine motor control. Then they're going to eat it. So he needs articulation at the wrist, at the elbow, abduction and flexure at the shoulder. He says, then they're going to pick up the grape and not crush it. Oh, now he wants feedback, efferent, afferent, haptic response. And they're going to eat that grape. Can't do that with a hook. And then he says, oh, and it's going to be completely self-contained, and without its cosmesis on it, the guts of it are going to fit on a 50th percentile female frame. You have females that have lost limb, which, by the way, says it's 32 inches from the tip of the long finger to the shoulder and weighs less than 9 pounds. It'll be powered for a day by internal sources, and it'll be done in 2 years. So I went down to Washington and I said to these guys, I still think you're nuts, but not as nuts as I thought. And in just about 1 year, we had made this, 8.9 pounds. We started working on the control systems, and I'm happy to tell you, not because our gyros were so remarkable, but because the human ability to adapt is extraordinary. Within 10 hours, people that had these little control interfaces could do some remarkable things. He picks up a spoon, he starts eating cereal with milk, he holds the spoon level and gets the stuff to his mouth without dropping any milk. And his wife is standing behind me at this point, starts to cry and says, Dean, here's the deal. He hasn't fed himself in 19 years, so either we keep the arm or you keep Chuck.